Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Here are the five for the Wildcats. They've got Walker. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Delk in at the two-guard spot. And for the Wolverines, Jackson is out there with Weber. Then there's Howard. And it's Rose. And it's King at the two. So tonight, Clark, we expect lots of open court situations.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, these are two of the best fast break teams in the league. So I hope you brought your fast-paced vocal cords for this one, buddy.
Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Delk. Walker with a clean look. No good from outside. To the middle. Here's Rose. Yep, that one goes.
What a strong take from Rose. Just brushing off the D on his way up.
Pass to Delk. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rose surveying the D. Weber outside. We play just over a minute here in the first. Walker with some nice D. To the inside. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Delk. And here's Walker. Misses the three. Weber outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one.
Chris Weber taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Looking at the last game for the Wolverines, it was a win against Arizona. Here's Delk. Walker, the open look, drains the 19-footer.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Now, here is Weber. His last outing, he had 24 points. King, the pass to Rose. Weber against Walker. Weber gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The Wildcats have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and it's in there. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Wolverines have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside Rose. Howard with it. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Weber doing a nice job fighting on the glass for those second chance point opportunities.
He's covered by Rose. Pass to Walker. Walker a screen. And it's King with the rebound. The Wolverines have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Actually, to get this game underway.
If Weber gets a shot to go to the rim, he's going to take it.
And for the Wildcats, they're shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Jackson against Anderson. 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. Anderson's shot is off. The Wolverines leading by 4. Weber dishes to Howard. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Howard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Anderson. 17 points in his last outing. Delp can't get the ball to go down. Jackson deciding where to go with it. King, the pass to Rose. Pass to Howard. Puts one up from 19. Rose can't hit. Here are the Wildcats. 6-point game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
King, that's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Delp. He's covered by Rose. Here's Delp. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Delp's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wildcats. Outside Rose. Pass to Weber. Banked in off the glass. Weber's got 9 points.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
He's covered by Rose. Anderson outside. Now Walker. Here's Delp. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Rose with the ball for the Wolverines. Right wing. Weber against Walker. 6 to shoot. Weber, the pass to Howard. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Wildcats have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to Anderson. Back to Walker. There's the triple. Wolverines grab the miss.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain.
Oh!
He's gonna put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Well, every team needs rebounders. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Here's Delp. He's got 9. Here's Mercer. The Wildcats again cannot hit. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop them now.
Now here's Rose. Here's Weber. Can't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Dealt the pass to Walker. Walker a screen. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Wolverines grab the miss. 14 feet away, all alone. Yep, that one goes in there. And now an 8-point Wolverine lead. There's a minute left to play in the first. Here's Delp. Walker is screen on Rose. Delp the pass to Walker. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Walker.
Tony Delp.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Rose wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here is Rose. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. Pass to Weber. Over Walker. And Chris Weber with the bucket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Here's Delp. Offline with his 3. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Wolverines lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Wolverines' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Shepard, that's good.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
So on the floor for the Wildcats. They've got Turner. He's out there with Shepard. And it's Pickett in at the 4. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wildcats. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined the light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Riley with a screen on Turner. And Riley gets it to go. Riley's got his first basket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now Shepard from downtown. It doesn't go for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's the pick for 3. Hope with the rebound. The Wildcats have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's the Wolverines now. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so here are the Wildcats trailing by 5. Pass to Muhammad. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. Now we'll look at the stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Wildcats passing it around. Clock at 6. Mercer guarded by Weber. Riley grabs the miss. The Wolverines leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Weber. And he comes up with the deuce. Weber's got 15 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Wildcats have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Delp the pass to Mercer. Anderson against Jackson. Anderson, the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Delp. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. On Wednesday and then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Howard's checked in for Riley. Pass to Delp. Here's McCarty. He has 5. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here is Weber. From the stripe. That shot off the mark. Pass to Delp. Stolen by Weber. Jackson dishes to Howard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
Pass to Delp. Sinks the triple. Delp's got 6 here in this quarter.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Now Howard. Rob. Anderson right side. Here's Delp. Anderson outside. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. That gives them the lead. Anderson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wildcats.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
The Wolverines have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Weber. Feeds away. Rebound, Wildcats. Here's Delp. Rebounded by Howard. King left side. Fades. Wolverines again missing. Here are the Wildcats. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Pope. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Rose is checked in for the Wolverines. And the Wildcats also making a switch. Walker's checked in. And here's Rose. Pass to Howard. It's rebounded by McCarty.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Anderson. 6 points for him. Wildcats passing it around. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Wildcat lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Wolverines. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good demonstration of concentration there from Weber. Even with the hit, he stayed under control and got it up and down.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here is Rose. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. Offensive rebound. Jackson. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Weber's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to Delp. All sorts of time. Wolverines grab the miss. Outside Rose. Jackson passes to Howard. Here now is Weber, defended by Anderson. And here is King. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Jackson in the corner to the paint. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Pass to Delp. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in. And the Wildcats lead by 3.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting team, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Weber hits the bucket.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And for the Wildcats, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Delp. 17 points in the game. Clock at 6. The 3. He doesn't hit that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 1. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And now let's turn our attention to the player of the month in each conference. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Chris Weber in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass. in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Weber is out there with Jackson. Then it's King. Then there's Juwan Howard. And it's Rose in at the 1. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. Now, here is Weber. Pass to Rose. Howard setting the pick for Rose. Back to Weber for the lead. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
On the wing, Walker. Anderson right side. Pass to Delp. Wildcats passing it around. Walker a screen. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Wildcats lead by 2. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here is Weber. 24 points for him. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Now here's Jackson. Rose in the post. Here's King. Rebound. Wildcat. McCarty's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Delp. And here's Walker. Guarded by Weber. Here's Anderson. Rebound by Rose.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Now Weber, guarded by Walker. Weber in the post. Working on Walker. Weber can't hit. The Wildcats have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Delp. And the Wildcats get it back. Good on the bucket. Walker's got 11 points.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
Walker against Weber. Shoots over Walker. Wolverines again missing. And Walker's got the ball here for the Wildcats. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Jackson passes to Rose. Out left to the wing. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Delp. 17 points in the game. Pass to Walker. A 3 ball. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And Walker, more than capable stretch 4. A big man with range for days. And how about the confidence?
Now here's Rose. It's a 3-point game. Howard setting the pick for Rose. Jackson in the corner. Now here is Weber. Guarded by Walker. Weber gets the bucket.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Here's Delp. Outside, Walker. Pass to Delp. He's covered by Rose. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Weber. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Walker. Shoots over Weber. Walker's shot is off. The Wolverines have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now here is Howard. Over Walker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Howard's got 12 in the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now, here's Walker.
And
14 points for him.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Rose. Pass to Weber. Shoots over Walker. Rebound. Wildcats. McCarty's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The tray. Delk can't get the ball to go down.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Here is Howard. Over Anderson. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Wolverines making a switch here. Riley's checked in. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Pass to McCarty. The Wildcats again cannot hit. The Wolverines have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
And for the Wildcats, they're shooting 31% here in the 3rd. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Anderson against King. Walker the pass to Mercer. Wildcats passing it around. Walker in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Wolverines leading by 3. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And for the Wildcats, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Walker is screen on Jackson. Back to Walker. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wolverines.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Pope, he's checked in for the Wildcats. Turner comes in for Anderson. Walker is screen on Rose. Pass to Walker. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 19 points.
That's his 2nd tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Riley with a screen on Turner.
2 minutes remaining.
To the right side.
2 minutes.
The Wolverines need to get a shot up. Rose hits the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Turner. Outside Walker. Fires top of the key. Wolverines grab the miss. Outside Rose. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. Now it's a 6-point Wolverine lead.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Pass to Walker. To the left wing. Here's Pope. Riley covering. Walker a screen. And it's off from 3-point range. The Wolverines leading by 6. And here's Rose. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Outside Turner. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Wildcats need to get off a shot here. Riley grabs the miss.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wolverines lead by 10.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Wolverines lead by 10. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for the Wildcats, they've got Pope, and it's Delk in at the point guard position. Pass to Pope. Here's Pickett. Down low, stolen by Weber. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Weber's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wolverines.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
A nice shot by Delk.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out here like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now, here is Weber. D right on him. Out to the wing. Dobbins. Rebound. Wildcats. Pass to Delk. Wildcats passing it around. Mercer passes to Pickett. Here's Pope. Riley covering. It's blocked. And here's Weber. Rebounded by Pickett. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting 43% from the field. Turner with the screen. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Pickett. Here's Pope. Here's Delk. And the Wildcats, another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I got a chance to hear what the Wolverines head coach was saying to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Weber. It's rebounded by McCarty. McCarty's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Delk. No good on the triple. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Howard. They need this one. On the wing. Rebound. Wildcats.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
To the left side wing. McCarty. Mercer passes to Delk. And the 3 off target.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Over to the left wing. And Weber throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Wildcats have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. McCarty, no good. The Wolverines leading by 8. Guzman, Turner covering. Five to shoot. Screen by Howard. Fires the 3. They get it back. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And so here are the Wildcats. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Walker a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Now here's Rose. 3-pointer. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Walker the pass to Delk. From the arc, a 3-pointer is right on target. Delk's got 26.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Rose passes to King. Back to Rose. Jackson up top. King left side. Screen by Howard. King inside. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
That's good from Howard. The Wildcats have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Walker a screen. 13 feet away. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. The Wolverines leading by 10. Double team on Rose. Back to King. Launches it from deep. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist in the game. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Here's Delk. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Puts it right back up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Wildcats have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Delk. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. King outside. They set the pick. Here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting the ball at 42%. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Walker a screen. Missed on the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Another chance, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Chris Webber.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Shepard with the ball. From outside, it's off target. And the Wolverines with possession. They're on a 17-6 run.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Wolverines.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot misses. It's the Wolverines winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie Laforce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Webber.